so nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous too. Guys, we're back. We're better than ever. And you're looking at us right now. We said we would do it, and now we're here, okay?
It took some time, but we made it happen.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters is that we are here today in front of your face and you're listening to us. So thank you for that. Yeah, this season we're gonna be at Sonic. And we're recording here at Sonic right now. We did order some drinks that we haven't taken a sip of yet. So
I think I'm gonna try a different drink or variation
every
at
time
Sonic to inspire you.
Yeah, we'll what is it that they say? We'll do the dangerous things so you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since K and J are gone, we're back.
And for those who have not had Sonic, this is like something that you should.
If you haven't had Sonic, you shouldn't be listening. Okay, let's just start there. Anyways.
Yeah. End of story.
Cheers to a new episode.
A new era.
Yes.
For the two bitches left.
This better be crispy. Hold on.
Every time, it will do it for me. Today I got a Sprite with cherry, vanilla, and sweet cream.
I got a root beer with vanilla and cream, and I'm going to devour it. Oh, shit. I didn't even use this. Okay. Let's get fucking started.
Okay, well, if you're new here, thank you for listening.
Yes, if you're new here, I'm Claire.
I'm Val.
And we are the two bitches left. Yeah, it's been a while, you guys. It's been a couple months.
So much has happened.
So much has happened. So much to say, so little time. So I hope you stay with us. But yeah, the last thing that we were here for was we were on our way to Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were literally on our way to Miami, which we'll get into at some point. But let's talk about the new year. It's the new year. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had a great holiday.
Yeah, I feel like ending the year was great, and I was so excited to like start a new year.
For sure.
But so much has happened in the world that like maybe we need to scratch January and like February be a fresh start.
No, yeah, I think so. It's been pretty crazy.
It was just so chaotic.
LA was burning, which prayers to LA.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. What else happened in January? Oh, today, TikTok was banned last night.
For like 12 hours.
Not even 12 hours, okay? TikTok was banned, and literally the whole world was like...
Going crazy.
I didn't think... I was like being a little pick-me bitch for a second, and I was like, dude, I'm not even going to be that affected by the TikTok ban. Like,
the amount of times that I clicked on it last night.
Dude, me too. I didn't realize like
it's just like a normal.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
Like I sat on the toilet this morning, opened TikTok, not there. I like have TikTok everywhere I go, but at work it's banned at work because we're in Texas and it sucks, but it's banned at work, so I can't even use it at work, which like has kind of trained me for this moment. But now that it's back, I'm very happy about it. What would you have missed the most if TikTok was leaving?
I just
and who?
Okay, I think TikTok has brought me so much like inspiration as far as like designing and like getting inspiration for like my outfits. And also getting able to, like, know different brands that maybe aren't based in the U.S.
Yeah.
And that part of it. But also, like, comedy. Like, that's where I first saw, like, Halle Batchelder on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And, yeah, I think it's just, like, it's like a little community of just, like, knowing other people in the world and, like, getting to know what they're up to. And,
For
like,
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think TikTok also like started like podcasting too, because like I don't know, if you like are famous on TikTok, like everyone's like, oh, let's have a podcast now.
Yeah, Halle would not have a podcast without TikTok, I don't think.
Yeah, no. But I really, really I was really gonna miss Greasy.
Oh yeah,
because she just came back. If you guys don't know Greasy Bussy, it's literally Greasy Bussy on TikTok.
I forgot to answer that question.
She is so hilarious, and she's crazy. I think she was like incarcerated or something. No, she never went to jail. She was just like in rehab.
Well, she's sober, I think, because she would basically just
she would just party so hard.
And then it got to a point where it was like kind of crazy.
Yeah, but she's like hilarious. Like people
She's
weren't
so
even
funny.
following her because like she was partying. She's just fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's who I was gonna miss. But she literally had gotten back the week before, like last week she came back after like a hiatus, and she has like a man now and shit.
I don't know. There's not really someone that like stands out that like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss their content.
Yeah.
But I think Cassidy Condi's funny as fuck.
Oh yeah, she has her and Zoe. Okay, let's see what else. New Year. Well, let's talk about what we did for New Year's, considering no one's gonna see it because we actually just wiped our entire SD cards to film this podcast. Let's talk about that.
So yeah, we completely lost so much footage.
Yeah, we bought new equipment so we could be doing this right now with everyone, and we couldn't figure it out, and then apparently you have to like format an SD card, and so we like used our existing SD cards that had like video from
that was our
everything.
first mistake. We should have just started clean. And
yeah, that was definitely our first mistake, but we're learning as we go, and so we had to like reformat the SD cards, and then we realized that every single video we have taken on there is gone now and cannot get back. So we went out for New Year's, and from what I can remember, it was a fun time. I think we're learning that like we need to stop pre-gaming so hard. I think that's the downfall of the friend group.
Yeah.
Because
specifically Deep Eddies.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that slaps you in the face. Deep Eddies. I really think everyone probably had like over 10 shots in a matter of like, I don't know, an hour, and it's like it doesn't hit you until like you're either in the car for some people, or like just you can't. It was just I was drunk. And, like, I could remember things, but a lot of us were not in that same situation. Oh, no.
My mother is calling
your mom.
Deep Eddies just, like, creeps up on you.
Yeah, it really does. And it really did. It really did creep up on us.
It just at the bad time.
Yeah, like, I don't even remember the countdown. I was not, like...
I had that recorded. I don't know where.
It's gone. I did not have... I wasn't like aware of the countdown that was happening. Like I just remember it being like 1 and everyone wanted to leave, and I was like, what the hell, like midnight already happened? But anyways, yeah, that was fun. Last year I think on this podcast we were very anti-resolutions.
Yeah, I don't know, we didn't really
we were very anti-resolutions because I
don't even remember what I said last year.
I think it was me. I think I started the movement. I think I was like, I don't want to put pressure on myself to like have a resolution and then be disappointed that it didn't happen. And like I'm still here disappointed that nothing happened because I didn't set resolutions. So we can see how far that no resolutions got me. So this year I'm very pro resolutions. Fuck.
Oh, my straw broke.
Oh shit.
I think there might be another one in there. Yeah. Let me just see if it works.
Damn. But anyways, yeah, last year I was very anti-resolutions. Didn't get me very far in life for the year. So this year I'm going to be on like a new journey, and I do have resolutions this year. So we're going to talk about that. Do you have resolutions?
I do. I feel like I need to have some sort of routine because I don't know, I just never really believed in like a routine, but I think that would like help my everyday.
For sure.
So we're gonna try to implement that.
Girly.
And
what is something in your routine that you what is something that you like want in your routine that you will be implementing?
Trying to like move my body like a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Like it can literally just be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, try different things.
Mm-hmm.
Not 5 minutes. Maybe 15.
Yeah, but I'm saying
maybe
like
15.
If my day is literally like so busy, like it could literally just be 5 minutes at least.
I like that.
And trying to go to bed earlier. Trying to get like at least 7-8 hours of sleep. But like I do that and then I'm so tired, so maybe I do need to start taking vitamins. I don't know.
Yeah, guys, me and Val actually like just came to the conclusion that vitamins are good for you and that we should probably start taking them.
Yeah.
At the ripe age of 25, we like
26, yeah.
Yeah. I don't age me. I'm 25.
Yeah, that happened.
I used to take vitamins And then I've been like tired as shit. I'm a grandmother and I go to bed at, not even kidding you, 8:30. And then I wake up at like 4 a.m. and then 5 a.m. and then 6 a.m. because my body wakes up after 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then by like noon, I'm tired as fuck. And I'm like, dude, I just need like some vitamins. That's probably what will do it.
Yeah, and I think I also like just need to eat better also,
Hey, we're going to do it in 2025. We're going to do it.
which I have this past week.
Oh, good job.
We
I did
ate-
see you had some asparagus.
I like asparagus. I made some
Yeah.
chicken every day
Look at you.
and steak tacos.
Look at you.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I love that for you.
See, TikTok does help because I liked looking up recipes on there.
Yeah, my workout this morning was saved on TikTok, and I didn't know what to do. I just had to do it from memory because it was saved on TikTok. I would say I did have New Year's resolutions. What were they? Obviously not that important if I forgot them already. I would say New Year's resolution, I need to read more,
Oh yeah, that too.
which we are
Oh.
involved in a book club now.
Yeah,
Our friend Edie set up a whole book club for us that I'm slacking in.
which she's helping us try to be a little bit more accountable.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is great.
Yeah, she is. I just ordered the book yesterday. I have 2 weeks to read it, which I'm hoping I'll accomplish. But last night I got to page 4 and I was like, oh my God, I have to set this down. So it's little by little that it's going to happen.
Yeah, maybe instead of before bed, maybe like a couple hours before bed, so you're not tired and like gonna fall asleep.
Maybe like before bed and then like reward myself with like my shows, you know? God, I'm so fucking
Yeah, I
boring.
really want to be a little less offline as well.
Yeah, that screen time needs to go down.
Yeah.
I showed my screen
Like instead
time.
of scrolling, I could be like reading, you know.
Yeah. Substitute some things in.
Yeah, which is not bad to be scrolling, but
yeah, we
I
all
think to a
read.
certain limit.
I think you were playing pool last weekend whenever we were talking about this, but we were giving each other our like screen time
Numbers.
things. Me, Keith, and Edie, and they literally like wouldn't stop looking at me like I was crazy after I.
I
read
bet
that
Edie's
I
screen
was, like,
time is like 2 hours a
Dude,
day.
Not even kidding you. It was like 3 hours. I
That's
was like,
goals.
that's like a life of peace.
Yeah.
Bitch, mine was 10 and a half hours. 10 and a half hours, okay? In my defense, 8 of those hours I am working. I do work in social media, so I get a couple hours of like leeway. But the other 6, bitch,
Yeah.
damn.
And you go to sleep at 8:30.
And I go to sleep at 8:30, girl, like
You're
shit.
starting at 7 a.m.
Yeah, I'm like up and at him on my phone at 7 a.m. But anyways, I do have an in for 2025. An out, I don't know, but I do have an in. My 2025 in is, I think ghosting is in this year.
Okay.
Because I just ghosted someone yesterday and it actually felt amazing. Like, it's just like the pressure of answering someone. I'm like, I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
Ghosting as in like not just like people that like go, like for example, like I had plans to go on a date and then I just didn't want to go anymore, so like I ghosted. But like I feel great about it because I just didn't want to go, so like I don't have to.
I mean, guys fucking don't feel bad.
No,
when
yeah,
they
that's
do
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, no, thank you. Like, I'm just gonna ghost you. Like, that solves all the problems. So I think I'm going into that in 2025. But do not ghost me, though. It's just only I can do the ghosting. So
Yeah.
ghosting is in for me, not for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, it's okay to be selfish. in that way.
Yeah. Maybe the in is being selfish and not necessarily ghosting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just being a little specific.
Yeah. I was just being a little specific.
So you don't have an out yet.
I'm gonna think about it. Do you have an in?
I have an out, but not much
Okay,
of an in.
Then maybe we'll just collectively do the thing. What is your out?
My out. Okay, so 2024, I felt like it was a combination of like doing, like, of course, like passion projects, but still trying to incorporate some sort of like love life in that.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, my out is boys. Like, I just truly don't really care to like date, go on dates, get to know anyone, because I feel like after dropping my recent collection, like I kind of know my potential now,
Yeah.
and like I just really want to like focus on that, and like I really want to get back into styling. So I really want to focus on my projects this year and like not put so much pressure on like hanging out with someone. Like I would rather hang out with my friends than like try to get to know someone, you know, like truly.
Yeah. Getting to know someone is very exhausting though.
And it's just like sometimes when I'm with someone, I get anxiety because I'm like, I could be doing this, you know?
Yeah.
So that's my out. It's just like not really dating. I don't really care for it.
Since we have last book, we'll have to give an update on the.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. There has been a lot. I will say, I love that for you. I think in 2024, you and I both put a lot of tears, shed a lot of tears when we shouldn't have, for people that didn't deserve it, and we just don't need to do that anymore. Okay, we are like, we don't need to do that.
Yeah. Also, I just think, yeah, it's like you say this, but like, what if someone just comes along? Like, no, I just don't really want to let anyone come in. Like, that's the thing. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
You're
Also,
saying
I just think, I don't know. I just don't like wasting people's time and my time specifically. And like, yeah, there's like things of like eras, and it's like maybe this person's supposed to be in your life for like this long, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to waste my time and like my feelings and like all that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I think I say like how you were saying that I'm kind of more optimistic like about that whenever you say like I'm shutting myself out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I think being single is great. Like I've been single for 25 years, so I think I'm an advocate for that, but I'm just saying like to completely I think like prioritizing where I was coming from, it's like it seems like you're prioritizing everything else above that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like the times where you're not busy and you're not doing anything, like it's like don't tell yourself like I'm not gonna do anything this year, like interact with anyone. Like if you want to, like would you not pursue it? You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but I just don't have the time. Like even when I tried, like we're gonna get into it, but the person that like I recently stopped talking to, I just didn't have time. Like I just didn't really care to pursue it.
Yeah.
Because
I think
I
think the difference is that you didn't want to find the time, not that you didn't have time. Let's be honest.
No, I just feel like my projects and then plus work, like there's just no time for me to like consider. And it's like when I do have time, I would rather spend time with my friends than someone.
That's where I'm coming from. You didn't want to spend your time with him.
Like I did, but I didn't. Like it just
not bad enough for him to stick around.
It just wasn't like it wasn't like I was wanting to. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't know.
I guess I'm just coming from like obviously I'm a believer in like no one is like obviously every minute of the day is not filled with something that you have to do, you know what I mean? So it's like if there was someone that you actually liked or whatever and like you would make time for that person, no, regardless of like what you had. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like if that wasn't there, then whatever. Like obviously it wasn't the right person or the right time. But we can get into that at some point.
Yeah.
In the
goals over men, I think is what I'm trying to get to.
No, yeah, I think that's a good goal to have. I also need to implement that goal, which I would say I'm getting there. You know, I'm getting there. Let's see. I actually, this isn't my resolution, but this is a hope that that happens in 2025. I'd say 2025. I hope that like my luck changes. I just feel like I said that because if you know me, and I've talked about this before, like I just have bad luck. Like I don't want to say that I have bad luck and put that into existence, but just like shit just keeps on, like shit just happens to me, and like I don't want things to happen to me in 2025. Like I just want to like enjoy the ride. Like even whenever it comes to dudes, like weird shit happens to me in situations, and like I don't know why. And like I really am not like attracting these things. Like I don't know why these things happen to me, and I'm gonna give you a first example right now. Okay, I think in 2025 I will say I hope like the DILF curse comes off of me. Like I need it out of my body. I need to go. Have you ever seen those like the Hispanic like things where they, what is it called? I saw a TikTok the other day. Edie sent it to me and she told me that she needs to take me there where like they're battering like leaves all over you to like cleanse you out, and it's like,
Oh, I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either, but it's like whenever they put the egg on your head. What is that called? Do you know?
No.
Anyways, I need to be like cleansed of the baby daddy curse. I think I have it, and let me tell you why. This is how some of my dating experiences went in 2024. 2024, which I would say, what, 2 months ago? Is it when this happened, maybe?
Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit more. I met someone I think I went on a date with this person from Hinge, okay? Went on a date with him like months ago. And I would say like 6-7 months ago. And the date went great, or no, it didn't go great actually. It was just like, like a meh date. Whatever. Didn't really see him for like 2 months, and then like I kind of had like a moment where I was like, all right, whatever, maybe we'll like give it another try. I give it another try, whatever. Like he invites me to his place. I show up to the place, right? I get in the place. There's children's things in the place. There's like a miniature kitchen table,
Which this, you talked about it in a previous episode, right? The very first instance. I think you did.
I think I might have talked about that, but basically, and I'll say that I don't know if I've talked about the first instance that this happened to me. So if I did, I'm sorry, but I will say it again. But basically, I go in this guy's house and I see that he has like kids stuff in the house, and I'm like, okay, like that's weird. And also, I pulled up to a house first of all, so I was like, okay, maybe he's just like has money or something, and like that's why he's like has a house. He was 29. Like people don't really have houses here, I feel like. And so I go in, there's all this kid shit, and I'm like, oh, like who do you live with? And he's like, oh, myself, but sometimes my son stays here. When I tell you, my heart literally skipped a beat. Like I did not he didn't tell me that he had kids. Like there was plenty of opportunity for him to say that he had a child, okay? And like I'm pretty sure the child was like 5 or 6. Like I think he's been a dad for a minute. Never once said that. Gets me to his house, is like probably the goal was like just to have sex or something, obviously. I get there, I'm sitting on the couch, like old me really would have felt pressured to stay and like have sex with this person just to like get it over with and like never speak to him again. Like I don't know, I felt like I don't like hurting people's feelings sometimes, even though like that's a really shitty thing to like not tell someone that you have a child and like they're in your house. Anyways, so basically I'm sitting there, I'm like texting Val like, holy shit, like this just happened again. What do I do? Like I don't know what to do. Like I'm trying to leave. I need someone to call me. So I think like there was like, I hadn't gotten an answer or something for a while. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to stand up and leave. And I was sitting there on the couch. I'd been there for maybe 10 minutes. And I was just like, I think I'm going to leave. And he was like, what? Like, why? And I was like, this is super uncomfortable. Like, you have a kid. I have to get the fuck out of here. Like, this is so weird. I leave. I don't even tie my shoes. Like, I get out of there so quick. And then he texts me and he's like, do you not date fathers? I'm like, actually I do date fathers, but like not ones that are like fathers in secret. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just the fact that he never told you.
He never once told me. And it wasn't even like I walked in the house and then he told me like, oh yeah, these are my kids' things. Or like, oh, by the way, I have a kid. Like, it's like all that shit was around, and like it was very obvious that you have a kid, and like you're still not going to bring it up whenever I'm in your house sitting next to his fucking tiny dinner table. Like, what?
Yeah.
It was actually so crazy. And I think at the time I was literally crashing out because I was like no contact with someone. And I was like, literally, that was my 13th reason. And I was like, oh my God. Like, it was just the worst
But
experience.
I think I'm glad it happened that way because you didn't spend multiple times
No,
with
yeah,
him.
thank God. That was only like the second time that we met. And then the next day he texted me. He's like, Claire, where do we go from here? No, like we weren't anywhere. Where would we go? We were never anywhere. Stop it. And that's literally what I texted him. I was like, this never even, like nothing even happened. We do not have to go anywhere. Like it never was anywhere. So we're good. But yeah, I think that needs to go away. And the reason I say I have the curse is because that's the second instance that exact scenario has happened to me. where I show up at a man's house and he actually had like multiple kids and did not tell me ahead of time. And yeah, it was just the worst. So I need that. And if I like even find someone that is attractive, like, or I approach someone, it's like, oh, I have a kid. Like, I don't know what is written on my forehead where like I'm just attracted to men that have kids. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want. It's because I don't want one so bad that like it's they're cursing me.
So it's like still bringing.
Yeah,
it into
they're
your life.
cursing me with like just kids. Like I don't fucking want one. So do not show me a kid. Like that's not my journey. But anyways, yeah, that happened to me. That's really where my dating life has been in 2024.
Yeah.
2025 is a whole new. We're starting fresh slate clean in 2025.
That's good.
Fresh slate clean. At the very like 2 weeks ago, I was literally like on a whole mantra. Like I was like on Val's type shit where I was like, I'm never speaking to a man ever again in my life. And then within like 24 hours, that whole thing just changed.
For context, there is not like I'm just doing this for like out of the ordinary and like just decided that. There's like reasons, obviously.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could get into that now or later.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Why you're anti-man.
For your avid listeners, of course, you guys know who the thief is.
God.
And
stealing brands and stealing hearts. He really is a thief. He really is.
Yeah.
Who
else knows what else he's stealing? Anyways, so I don't remember the last update I gave on that, but
I think you still were not speaking to him at the time.
Because the last episode was like in August.
Yeah.
July, August.
July. It was July.
Yeah, I don't really remember, honestly. But short story. Basically, I haven't talked to him since, I don't even remember what month we're on. January. Maybe September, October time frame. And I think the last interaction was like, oh, I had a dream, you guys. Should have listened to the dream.
This bitch in her dreams, she literally...
I think I just like...
These people haunt her dreams on purpose. Yeah. Like,
and it's true.
It is
like,
insane.
they're true events that are happening.
They literally are true.
So I had a dream in like September that the thief was like seeing someone, whatever. Like, I had that dream like multiple times. So obviously the universe was telling me like,
let it go, girl.
Yeah. So then in that moment of when I was with him, like, I don't know, obviously there was other voices in my head at the time. And I asked him, and of course they're going to say no. Like, they're never going to be like, yeah.
Oh, you did ask him.
Yeah.
I forgot that you were like, you had the Sunday scaries about the question you popped.
Yeah. And so obviously he denied it, whatever. And I still didn't really believe.
You didn't, what did you ask?
If he was seeing anyone else.
Okay.
And he was like, no, like, I would tell you. Like, no, you're not. No, you wouldn't. So then, whatever. And then we talked like maybe a few times after that. And then that was it. But also, I was just so busy with like my collection stuff. Like, I just didn't have the time to like hang out, whatever. And then time went by, nothing really. It was the week of the drop was like November 7th.
Didn't even tell you congratulations,
yeah,
by the way.
I didn't really say anything. Maybe liked a few stories, but that was it. Like, it takes 5 seconds to just be like, congrats, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next day was my birthday. Nothing.
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row.
By the way, let me tell you, I don't let this bitch forget the details, okay?
Yeah.
We're not letting him slide with the details.
Yeah. Did not. Obviously, he knew it was my birthday. He was seeing every single story.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Didn't have. Yeah, he's just not a human, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I still don't really know exactly. But, like, we were hanging out on New Year's Day, Claire and I.
Oh, yeah.
And we just happened to stumble across some stories and basically confirmed that he was with this person.
Yeah.
And I always had a feeling it was this person.
You knew it. You did know it. And
I was right. So, yeah, I guess he's with someone else, which is fine.
Which is great for Val because we didn't need him anyways.
Yeah.
We didn't. We never did.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think.
But during that time, I obviously met someone else.
Oh, right.
And he's honestly great. He's a sweetheart. He treats me great. But I think it's just the wrong time. And, like, I obviously was not really, like, 100% over this other person.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was fair. And I just also couldn't reciprocate the effort and time that he was putting into me. So I just, like, had to let him know that. And yeah.
He took on my 2025 resolution early with the ghosting is in. He didn't even respond to your breakup message.
I was not going to text him anything, but I thought that would have been kind of like the mature thing to do, and he didn't really respond. So,
which is like that. Remember that happened to me too with remember with. Oh my gosh, guys! I dated this guy. 4 times? I dated him for like a month.
I don't remember who this guy is.
Bitch, our triple date.
Oh yeah,
me, Val, and Christiana went on a triple date.
Too.
Yeah, we went on a triple date in when was it? It was in the summer, right?
It was September, October.
What? Okay. Oh yeah, it was coming up on ACL. It was September. I went on a date with this guy, and then like our second date ended up a triple date with Val, her guy, Christiana, her guy, and then me and my guy. None of these dudes ever met before, and it was just so funny because it's like I think I just dated him. This is mean. I just dated him because I was like, he's not my usual type. Like, obviously my type isn't working out. So like, maybe let me just like try. And like Val knew that it just was not going to work. Like she was already looking at it and she was feeling the vibe. She was like, yeah, this ain't going to work. And it didn't. It sure fucking didn't work. We went on like 4 dates and I was like, no, I can't do it anymore. And I ended up sending a text too, and he didn't respond either, which I like am not that mad about anymore because like now that my stance on ghosting is different, like I'm not that mad because like what else did he have to say to that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if it was the other way around, like I probably wouldn't have responded.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I was telling you the other day. Like, I don't think I would have responded either. Like, I feel like I've gotten that message before and I never responded. It's like, what the fuck do you have to say?
But also, that was only like after a couple of times. Like this was like a 4-month
right
situation. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I think I just need to move to London and find like a foreign man. And that's for like my 30s, I think.
Yeah. I really don't think I'll have like my first boyfriend until I'm in my 30s, I think.
And you just evolve as a person, you grow and you're like more mature and like you know what you want.
Hopefully I will know what I want. I don't know. I haven't known for 25 years, so.
Yeah, it's like crazy that like people our age got married, which is like fine if you want that, but they're like getting a divorce now. You know, or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, those are definitely like decisions. It's like if you're gonna get married before 25, like hopefully your brain developed early because like what are you doing? No judgment, but judgment. But anyways, that being said,
maybe just consider long term
Yeah.
When you're considering a marriage with someone.
Which this brings me to actually say, I have been seeing all over TikTok after Rachel Kirkconnell and Matt's breakup that apparently it's like a collective rule where like if you and your man are together for longer than 2 years and he hasn't asked you to marry him, that you shouldn't be with him anymore because he's never going to ask you. Like, is that true? We need to ask a man and like see if that's true. But it's like I can't trust any man. So like what would they say really? Like what is the truth? I don't know. Cuz I don't want to be proposed to after 2 years. Try like add 10 years to that. I don't even know if after 10 years I could marry someone. I think
maybe there was a miscommunication with Rachel and Matt. Like I feel like Rachel really wanted, of course, like a marriage.
I think Matt's an asshole in disguise.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember the finale of The Bachelor. Like,
he was probably just telling her what she wanted to hear.
Yeah. I feel like the finale of The Bachelor, he was such an ass to her. Remember?
Yeah.
Like, he publicly
on public
humiliated
TV,
her. Yeah. And then decided he wanted to get back with her. Val.
We just need to switch out the battery really quickly.
Okay, do we do it now?
Yeah.
What were we even fucking saying?
Yeah. Rachel and Matt humiliating her.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is, like, I saw so many people that are like, this should make you realize that if you're with your man for more than 2 years and he hasn't asked you to be, he hasn't put a ring on your finger, like, you need to leave him. But, like, I think that's crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're just not that, like, it's a rule book, but I think just have a conversation with your
Right, but
significant other.
I'm just saying, like, people who are in relationships, like, there was the amount of TikTok videos I saw where, like, they stood by that, like, it was like a rule, is crazy to me.
No, yeah. You
Like,
shouldn't live like that.
Yeah, if you want to make a rule, maybe like 5 years. 2 years is crazy to me. Like, I think even after 10 years, I wouldn't fully. People change up after fucking 50 years. Like,
Yeah.
but I guess that's just life too. Like, you really could never, like, there's never a guarantee.
Yeah.
You know that going into marriage that there's not a guarantee,
No.
which is.
I think I would need longer than 2 years to, like, know for sure that I want to marry this person.
For sure. For sure.
And it's like my aunt and her husband, like, they were together 9 years. They got married, got divorced a year later,
Damn.
and, like, never spoke again.
You're lying.
Yeah.
They were married on the 9th year.
Like, they were dating for 9 years, got married, and then a year later they got divorced. Or maybe less.
Well, marriage also changes things. Like, having
Mhm.
a kid changes people. Lauren Geraldo and Henny.
Yeah, so maybe you can date the person and just say, like, you're my life partner, but, like, you don't need to put a label on it of, like, marriage.
Yeah, I mean, that's the wave that I'm on.
Yeah.
It's crazy because majority of like you, Christiana, like, we're so, like, anti-marriage.
Yeah, and
like,
anti-kids.
Yeah, anti-marriage, and she wants kids. I'm on the fuck kids train, but it's just, I like that we all are on the same, like, we have the same life path ahead of us that we have. Let's talk about what we've some little details that we've missed. We were in Miami. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a little girls' trip.
It was a girls' trip.
We
It was
did-
actually a wholesome trip.
It was.
It was. Was it?
Yeah. We went to the beach every day.
Yeah, it was wholesome.
Then we just got ready. went
Yeah, Miami is
out.
great because you can just, like, go to sleep at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., have some breakfast before bed because things are open, take a nap until 2 p.m., go to the beach, come back, take another nap. You're up by midnight, getting ready. You're out by 2.
Yeah.
Like, it's the perfect, like, going out place, which I don't think I could go again soon, but, like, I would like to go again,
No.
like, in the future.
Yeah.
But it is a lot. Miami
Which
is a
I
lot.
might be going soon. I have a friend that lives there. You know the one I was
shit.
telling you about?
She has a husband or something?
No, it's a guy.
Oh. Wait, who?
We can, like, bleep
Okay.
it out. But the one that was here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he lives there, and he just invited me to go.
Bitch, you don't even want to see him when he's here. You're going to go all the way to Miami?
Shit, I would like a tan in the beach.
That's true.
And free shit. The fuck?
That's true.
Yeah, like the flight would be paid.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason that I would be going again.
Yeah.
But
And
I would like to go to Vegas soon.
We have to go to Vegas. I have been begging for 2 years now. Like, we have to go. I've never been. You've never been of age, right?
I was there maybe when I was 17, 18, but like...
Yeah, like, we need to go when we're of age and just party it up. That sounds so exciting. But yeah, ACL happened. That was great. Oh, in Miami, I also got stung by a jellyfish. I forgot to mention. So that also can, like, back up the whole bad luck thing because we were, all of us were in the ocean and in the exact same spot, let me add, and I all of a sudden get stung by a jellyfish. It was insanely painful and I, like, barely even got stung, and then everyone's pissing me off, like, by making pee jokes, and it really just was not the time. And apparently hand sanitizer, like, saves the day, and so that ended up working out for me. Yeah, I did get stung by a jellyfish, and we also stayed in a hostel, which was really ghetto and scary.
I know we briefly touched on my collection when we, like, shot it back in, like, April,
Oh yeah,
but it's finally out.
it is out, and I am, for all the viewers, I am wearing Val's shirt. We actually color coordinated today.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, if you could see the... I have Val's shirt. The bottom has these 777, and then it has, like, a face, and then the back... What does the back say?
Feeling lucky.
The back says feeling lucky. You'll see it on Instagram if you haven't yet, but
And
I am wearing the shirt.
If you got one, I hope you love it.
Yes, it's a very cute shirt.
And if you missed out, I'm sorry because it won't restock. But
that's why you have to get the next one.
There will be more collections. But yeah, it finally came out after so many months, but it was worth the wait because the timing of it was everything.
Yeah, the timing was great timing.
And
it was around like your
everyone
birthday.
Loved it. I would say there's only like 3 pieces left from the collection that haven't sold. So it was just really kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if people were going to like it, buy it. So like knowing that people actually like my things like reassures me that like I can continue. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was a little scary, but it was also reassuring because I got so much feedback from people online, friends, family.
Well, it's like even the first one you did, there was a lot that like you had to learn for the second one. And
Yeah,
then even the second one, like obviously there was more you knew, but then like other things or like you just keep on learning for your next one.
Yeah, like the first fairy collection that I did, I don't really consider it anymore, but like it still is technically my first.
Yeah.
Was so different, and like this one is more a representation of the direction I want to go towards.
Yeah.
And I introduced like menswear, which I still have so much to learn about menswear because I didn't really learn that in college. So I'm very interested on knowing like how the patterns like work with different like designs and silhouettes, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But there's also so many new people that I have connected with online during this from like launching my collection and brand, and they do like menswear, so like it's nice to like have some sort of like outlet. And it's not really like a competition. It's more of just like really getting to know like their design perspective, and like it's all just like a learning kind of like very supportive environment.
Yeah.
And yeah, so stay tuned for the next collection. I might do maybe like a capsule of just like maybe smaller pieces, and then like a larger collection similar to what I did. But everyone that I worked with in the collection to make it happen were great. Also learned a lot of like do's and don'ts also. So yeah, everything you do is a learning experience.
Yes.
Oh, we also celebrated my birthday in Houston along with Christiana's birthday.
Oh, we did do that.
And that was fun.
That
was like
so
our very
fun.
first time in like Houston, and we like, really didn't know what to do.
We can share this experience that we had in Houston. The all black event that we attended. We can talk about that. That's not bad, right?
No, it's just funny that we went to that.
Okay, guys. We'd never been to Houston before, okay? We go to Houston, and Houston is very different from Austin. Like Austin is, I wouldn't say majority white people. Well, yeah. I think, right? Austin is very majority white people. Like, whenever I moved here, Austin was very, like, it was a lot more diverse than what I thought Lovington was, because Lovington is, like, majority Hispanic people. And so moving here, obviously there's, like, white people, but there's all different cultures still here in Austin. But you move to Houston and it's like every single, like everyone's from everywhere. Like there's actual like culture in Houston. Okay. So we were very aware of that on our way there. And we go to Houston. We're there. First night, trying to figure out where to go. We didn't really have any guides as to like what to do there, where to go. Like we didn't really know. You don't know the areas to go out, like where you to stay away from. We didn't know.
We went there for the Lotto concert.
Yeah, we went there for the Lotto concert. We also went there during, I guess, Afrotech is a thing. I didn't even know what Afrotech was until we got there, but it's like a huge tech event for majority of the black community. And so we go there. Not to Afrotech, but we were just in Houston, and it's our first night out, and we're like, all right, like, let's go to, like, let's just look up clubs and see what we can find. So we look up a club. I'm forgetting the name, or else I would say it, but I have no idea where it's at. And it's me, Kiara, our friend Claire, Christiana, Val, and Jaden. We all go in. We all look like white girls because like we're all like, I just think like at first look like some people might think that we're like some white girls, right? We're obviously not black. We go to this club. And like everyone was kind of staring, but I just thought like, oh, like, you know, like whatever. And like you obviously look at like the people there and it's like, okay, this is like definitely a different audience than you would see in Austin. Anyway, we wait in line. We're waiting in line. We're the only non-black people in line. And like at this point it's just like, all right, like people just don't know what's going on here. Like they just don't know the vibes like we do. Okay. That's why we're still in this line. And we start hearing like, oh, like tickets are $50. And we're like, or no, you had to get tickets was the thing. And so we're like, we don't have tickets to like whatever this is. And so there's a dude in the line with us and he ends up airdropping all of us tickets. So we get these tickets and we get inside and then there's another line to wait. We get inside in the second line and they're like, oh, actually the tickets are invalid after midnight. So it's actually $50 to get in. We're like, shit, like we're not paying that, but we kind of really want to go in because it was packed. Like there was tons of people here. Like you could not move in here, right?
Yeah.
And
so we thought it was like the place to be.
Yeah, we thought it was like the place to be, which it was, but it was not our place to be. Okay. So we're there and we are like, we're not paying $50 for this ticket. So this guy pays $50 and then he airdrops all of us the receipt. So we show them the receipt and they think that we paid. So like we bypassed paying. And we're like, fuck yeah, like we didn't even pay for this. Like we're getting in here. Right? We go in, like we go to the bathroom and like then we come out and I'm noticing like, oh, there's really nobody that looks like us here. Like no one, right? Which is fine. But like it was like people started to look at us also like we should not be here.
Yeah.
Like dirty looks from all the girls in there because like obviously guys were like, some guys were talking to us and like girls were not happy about it. And it was just very weird. And so Val comes to me and I'm like, hey, I don't think like we should be here. I'm like, this is like kind of weird vibes. And then I look up and they're like showing like graphics on the TVs like all around the club. It's literally an all black event for Afrotech. We were not supposed to be there. Like that's why everyone was looking at us like we were fucking crazy for being there because we were not invited and we just showed up with no ticket, didn't even pay to get in, totally like scammed everyone out into getting in for free. And it's not even an event that we're supposed to go to. So we literally had to leave. It felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
like,
we were there for maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I felt like a horrible person even being in there.
Yeah,
I
like, would have never stepped in there if I would have known.
And of course my 6-foot ass is like in there and they're like, who's this Mexican chick that's in here? Like, you know what I mean? It was just so embarrassing.
And there was someone that came up to me and was like, are you here for Afrotech? And I'm like, obviously I didn't know what that was. So
yeah.
I was like, no. Like,
yeah, it was so obvious. Like, I don't think really at the end of the day there it would have been like, I think if we would have stayed longer, yeah, it would have been a problem. Like, someone would have made it a problem.
Yeah.
But like, wow. That gave us our first taste of Houston. And the next day we did not make that same mistake. The next day we went, where did we go? Oh, we just like went to the strip of bars there. But it was hilarious that we had went to that the first night and we were like, damn, that just wasn't for us.
Yeah, and I hope people didn't think that we were like disrespecting. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really just, we did not know. Well, Jaden was with us.
Yeah,
Jaden took us.
Yeah, Jaden took us.
Jaden actually took us there.
Yeah.
That's how we bypassed that whole explanation. But yeah, Jaden did take us there.
Yeah, so that was an interesting experience.
Yeah, it was.
So I did do a Q&A on my Instagram. And when I ask these guys, I'm not asking for giggles.
Guys, follow us on Instagram at the 2 bitches left. We're going to start doing a lot more polls, see what you guys want to hear about, see what we should talk about, and you guys can ask us questions that we can answer on here. Let's see if we got any good ones.
Wait, I did this recently, right?
Yeah. All right. Wait, is there something I feel like I need to confess that I haven't? Fuck. Let me see. Oh, okay. Val asked some questions. One of the questions is, what is something you feel like you need to confess and you haven't? I actually before today was planning on confessing to Val that I was seeing this man again, but she found out because
I
she
just, like,
saw
know
my
him.
location. So I was going to hold it in until the podcast, and then while I was at his house, she asked me where I was at. So I couldn't lie, and I ended up having to tell her anyways. That would have been my confession.
What gave it away is whenever I asked to go by.
I know, but I didn't fucking feel like if you wouldn't have asked me if you were gonna come to the house, like I couldn't just be like, oh, Christiana will be home. You know what I mean? Like I obviously wasn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
And this bitch, she's like, can I come borrow your yoga mat? And I'm like, fuck. Like it's at the same time that I'm not gonna be home, and she's gonna figure out where I am. So I like was just like, oh, I'm not gonna be home. Like, but you can come get it, and Christiana will be home. Doesn't even need it anymore. Decides to reschedule, and that she's not going to go to yoga anymore. So I told her for nothing. Not that I told her, but I said it for nothing.
Yeah. Like I just knew already based on her response.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just need to be straight up.
I wasn't not telling you for a reason. Well, I was kind of not telling you for a reason. Have y'all ever had to cut off a friend, and why? Recently? Have I had to cut off a friend? I've wanted to.
Yeah.
Have I? No.
No, I don't think we like come to terms of like we're cutting them off. I think it just like timed out on its own time.
Who are you referring to?
I guess someone not that it's significant for us to remember.
What?
For us to not
Oh,
to remember.
yeah. Yeah. We are the two bitches left, but
Yeah.
we've cut off. I don't think we've cut off a lot of friends, but if we did, we can't remember. So they weren't that important, were they?
Yeah, no.
Do y'all have any hometown sneaky links? Thank God, no, we do not. No. Never, ever. Never say never, actually. But no, we do not.
No.
We do not have any hometown sneaky links. I never have had a hometown sneaky link.
I maybe have had one time, but like I just didn't want to make it a continuous thing. When are the vlogs coming back? Well, I was gonna post the Hawaii vlog, but I think that's the footage that got deleted. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I also started vlogging, so that will be coming if I do other things with my life instead of go to bed at 8:30 and read.
Yeah.
So
that'd be good.
I made a YouTube channel. I just need to get that going.
Which I have other footage, so like we'll just keep Hawaii in our minds.
Yeah.
And everything else could be posted. But we really didn't get that many questions because
you guys all suck.
Yeah, I had high engagement on this post.
It's because everyone keeps sending it to talk shit about us asking questions. None of y'all want to ask anything.
Yeah, and nosy. If you're nosy, ask us questions.
Don't send it if you're not going to ask a question, okay? Ask yourself why you're gossiping, okay? Anyways, we love you guys. Oh, fuck. Wait, what is that? Oh, okay, that doesn't matter.
Love you. It was a good catch up.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching and listening. Again, you can find the Two Bitches Left on anywhere that you listen to your podcast. We do have video now. We will be on YouTube and on Spotify video. So make sure you guys watch and listen to us if you can't watch. But we look better on camera, so you might want to watch it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we love you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.